Welcome to The Explainer. All right, today we're going to break down a really powerful framework for achievement that comes from the work of Apostle Joshua Selman. And I got to tell you, it's a way of thinking that could totally change how you look at success, influence, and yeah, even money itself.
Okay, so let's just dive right in with an idea that might flip everything you've been told about success on its head. We're always told to chase our dreams, right? To run after success. But what if that's all wrong? What if success isn't something you chase at all, but something you buy?
To really get this, we have to completely rethink our relationship with money. We tend to see it as the ultimate goal. But this framework says, nope, that's not it. Money isn't the real capital. It's just the product you get with the real capital. So check this out. The source material uses this really interesting term for money, unrighteous mammon. It's labeled here as the product, not the capital. And it's called unfaithful because, let's be honest, it's fleeting. It comes, it goes. It's not the stable foundation we think it is. And that leads us to the billion-dollar question, doesn't it? If money is just a product, something you can acquire, what's the capital? What's the actual currency you use to buy money and the success that comes with it? Well, the answer to that question is a concept called true riches. And this is the invisible currency we should all be obsessed with accumulating. So what in the world are true riches? Well, they're your inner assets. Think of them as your mental and spiritual wealth, your depth of understanding, your wisdom, your entire mindset. These are the powerful unseen assets that literally attract and command all the visible things you want in life. They are the cause. Money is just the effect. This quote just sums it all up perfectly. I mean, think about that. To have a ton of money, but not the internal framework, the true riches that created it, well, that's actually a kind of poverty. Because when that money disappears, and it can, you're left with no capital to generate more. Okay, so this all sounds great, but how do we actually get these true riches? This is where it gets super practical. The engine that drives this whole thing is something called the law of the mind. Now, this right here is the absolute heart of the matter. The idea is that your life is an inside-out job. The world isn't just happening to you. It's actively responding to you, more specifically, to your mind. Your reality is basically just a physical printout of whatever mental blueprint you're holding inside. The best way to think about it is like this. Your entire life, your job, your bank account, your relationships, it's all just a giant, perfect mirror. A mirror doesn't have an opinion. It can't decide what to show you. It just reflects with perfect accuracy whatever is standing in front of it. And you are what's standing in front of it. And this is so powerful when it sinks in. I mean, if you looked in the mirror and your hair was a mess, you wouldn't try to comb the mirror, right? That's ridiculous. You'd comb your own hair and the reflection would instantly obey. Well, it's the exact same law with your life. Trying to change your circumstances without changing your mind is literally like trying to calm the mirror. This brings us to a huge implication. Everything of real substance in your life isn't built once. It's built twice. First, it's built in the mind, and only then is it built in the physical world. And that first creation, that's the one that really counts. The story of the Tower of Babel is used as a perfect case study for this. You can see the steps here. The vision was so clear, so unified in their collective minds that God looked down and saw the tower as already finished before a single brick was even laid. The physical work was just a formality. The real building had already happened in their minds. And this is absolutely crucial. Your thoughts carry just as much weight as your words, maybe even more. See, you can say you want success all day long. You can pray for it, ask for it. But if your dominant, deep down thoughts are about scarcity, about failure, about I can't, guess which request gets answered? Your mind's. The strongest signal always wins. So what's the bottom line here? Chasing external things, the car, the money, the title, is a fool's errand. It's backwards. The real work, the real journey, is an internal one. It's a journey of growth, a journey of becoming. Success isn't something you get. It's a reflection of who you become. So let's just imagine this journey in levels, like a video game. We all start at level 1. This might be a place of disadvantage, of struggle, of being unseen. But this is where the most important work happens. You're working on your mindset, you're gaining wisdom, you're building up those true riches. To the outside world, it looks like nothing is changing. But as you keep doing that inner work, you naturally ascend. You hit level 2. And here, the mirror starts to show little changes. An opportunity pops up, a small win comes your way. These aren't the final destination, but they are like a report card from the universe, confirming that your internal growth is real and it's working. And then, eventually, you arrive at level 3. And here's the magic. At this point, the big success you wanted isn't something you have to grab or fight for, it's just the natural environment of this level. You didn't get lucky, you've become a level 3 person, and so you now have access to level 3 results. They belong to you by right of your own becoming. This right here is the fundamental shift in perspective. You have to stop focusing only on what you need to do to be successful and start focusing obsessively on who you need to be. It all comes down to that one word, becoming. The being has to come before the doing if you want the results to last. And this is exactly why faking it till you make it is such a colossal waste of energy. When you try to fake success, you're pretending to be at level 3 when you're still a level 1 on the inside. You're trying to steal a reflection from the mirror. It's an exhausting illusion. But here's the good news. You don't have to fake it. The real thing is available to you through growth.
So let's leave it with this final thought. Your mind is a construction site. Right now, this very second, your thoughts are the blueprints. The foundation you're laying in your mind today is going to become the reality you walk around in tomorrow. So the only question left is, what are you building?